What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA picking with Pop right here on Pop of his TV. Let's go. Yeah, ready fire. When I win a chicken, then the money launch again. Those who do it daily, one-on-one packages. I'm in cool green, got the fire back, lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. When I win a chicken, then the money launch again. Those who do it daily, one-on-one packages. I'm in cool green, got the fire back, lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals. 1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building trying to break the house? What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid, that feeling back up and here one more again. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Sunday Fun Day. We made it through the weekend. Tomorrow was an extended weekend because it's Memorial Day, even though I got to work. But nonetheless, not the full day, so that's a good thing. But playoffs? Don't 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 talk to me about playoffs. I just hope that we can win a game and then another game, right? And we'll talk about both games and both series in a minute. Matter of fact, let's get a quick recap of yesterday's games. Yesterday's games, quick recap. Got my New York Knicks. It's New York in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Uptown in the house. Like, Shallon, are you in the house? Japan, are you in the house? Sacramento, are you in the house? Baby, baby, come on. Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Rest in peace, ODB and Wu Tang. Love the kids, right? Y'all see the Wu Tang. You see the symbol, right? And my New York Knicks is now up 3-0 on the Cleveland Cavaliers, right? And I was leaning Knicks. Then I came up here and I did the unthinkable. I took Cleveland Cavaliers, thinking that they wouldn't let the series fall apart. That they had some pride, even though the reason why I said I was leaning, it don't mean nothing now. I lost yesterday. My win streak of 6 straight games picking right has ended by taking the Cleveland Cavaliers, thinking that you know that they wouldn't lose 3 straight. I know they was going to lose the series, but I didn't think they was going to get swept, and that still remains to be seen. But I didn't think they was going to lose 3 in a row. I thought they was going to fight hard, even though the eyes are saying the Knicks is playing phenomenal. They playing really, really, really good. And so we went against what we seen. We went with the angle that, this shit is scripted and rigged, which it is. And in hindsight, it was a bad, bad pick. You know what I mean? My Knicks, dominant fashion, won by 13 and on the road. As people was quoting in some of the comments under some of these posters I've been seeing, is like, it's not the same New York Knicks from the regular season that was going on the road, and they wasn't clicking on all cylinders. They wasn't doing what they doing now. Now I think it's like a record or something like that, and all that shit can mean nothing if they don't bring the chip home, right? But nonetheless, my New York Knicks is up 3-0, and this series is over. This series is over. I think the Knicks will sweep. I don't know if they, I don't think we'll see, but I think that they will. And even if they don't, series is going to go to 5 games. Once the Knicks go back home, if they don't win Game 4, series is over. So with that being said, my grand total record is 42 and 33 overall, every single game in the playoffs. I mean, it's been 75 and we 42-33. And as far as the locks, not from Yonkers, we are 32-25, 7 games above 500. Not bad. If you betting $100, you up 700. If you betting $50, you up 350, and so on and so forth, right? Um, with that being said, though, let's talk about tonight's game. Let's get into tonight's NBA action on some JaY shit. he was on he was on Cleveland Cavaliers yesterday too. Not that that makes me feel good, because that's my competition. I go against JaY, not like fade his picks, because sometimes he's right, but meaning like I keep my records, you know what I'm saying, and his record, as you can see here, that record, as you can see, you know what I mean, that's through the whole year from day one all the way going back up to right now to the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, today's NBA action, we got OKC out on the road at the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs giving 2.5. Spurs giving 2.5. Um, this series we had right. Every game basically Spurs first game, Oklahoma City. Games 2 and 3. Game 4, it's kind of tough only because the Knicks went up 3-zip, and I know one don't got nothing to do with the other, but in my mind, how I analyze and handicap, etc., and I'm not a professional like JaY, quote unquote, is this shit is scripted and rigged. Even though we didn't cash last night and our win streak came to an end, it's like, all right, Knicks went up 3-zip. Do they want the Knicks to finish off even in game 5 while they duke it out there in the West, and then the Knicks is the better rested team, might to win the chip this year? I don't think they beaten OKC, but I'm going to be rooting that they do. Or now that the Knicks went up 3-zip, do they want Oklahoma City to really take control? If they win tonight, series is over. I don't care how much the Spurs beat them in the regular season. If OKC win tonight, the series is over, right? And so I'm inclined to think that they don't want the series over, because we know that the Eastern Conference, when the East is in the house, oh my God, when the East is in the house, Knicks is going to the chip. And ain't nothing stopping the Knicks from going to the chip. So this series is over. Plus, it's not the more entertaining, invested series. You got Victor Wembanyama talking about, listen, we beat your champs 4 out of 5, and we dominated 3 games, and woo, woo, and now OKC done said, Leroy, you all warmed up yet, boy? Playtime's over, boy. Playtime's over, right? And I'm being funny, but I'm not. We already quoted this. We already said this for YouTube. If you see me looking back and forth, we live on another platform. You know what I mean? Getting my own footage and all that, in case YouTube be acting funny style. But anyway, I'm being funny, but I'm not. I think OKC is the better team. I think they will win this series. Spurs, like Detroit, you a young team. You ain't, you're a story franchise, but this collective group is a young team. You're not going to the finals this year. You're not. You're not going to the finals. But again, OKC has taken charge of the series, and they're like, listen, we warmed up now. You really, what I mean? One night, one day, when the head started glowing and all that, and Leroy looked at his shit like, this is what I've been searching for. Like, who's the master? I think Spurs win tonight, though. With all that being said, I'm rolling with the Spurs. Lose 2 in a row. If they lose tonight, that means that will be 3 in a row, and I just can't see it. Can't see it. So for that reason and that reason alone, I'm on OKC. I'm on the San Antonio Spurs. It's a bounce back game at the crib. That also happened to be a revenge game. JaY, I don't know why you're not on that angle, but I'm on the Spurs. I think this series will be tied 2-2 going back to OKC, so we can at least get 6 games. You know what I mean? We'll at least get 6 games. And even with that being said, even though I'm on the San Antonio Spurs, we still gonna get the theme music. Let's go.
Winner, chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one optimism. Football green, got the fire back lit up. Hit the back lines in the air, throwing signals. Winner, chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one optimism. Football green, got the fire back lit up. Hit the back lines in the air, throwing signals.
All right, guys. Here go the lock. Not from Yonkers, but the lock that gets you and me the winner chicken dinners. We dropped our own play today, our lock yesterday. We broke our streak of 6 straight games. Definitely think we're going to be back on track with the right side of the San Antonio Spurs. That's who I'm taking. That's who I like. You could let me know who you taking. You could definitely let me know who you like. But all I'm asking is that if you rock with me, then rock with me by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, smashing that notification bell. So when I upload the video, you get alerted. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA Picking with Pop right here on Popovich TV. Of course, we are live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money on this Sunday fun day.